Plotting points. Now we have to learn about plotting points in a Cartesian plane on the basis of written representation of a particular point. Let's suppose I have this problem. Locate points 1, 3, -3, 2, -2, -1 and 0, 3 in the Cartesian plane. How am I going to do this? We have this Cartesian plane and we have to locate 1, 3 in this Cartesian plane. Since both 1 and 3 are positive, so they must lie in quadrant 1. Now, as we have learned, abscissa is the distance travelled along x-axis. So, the distance that we travel along x-axis is 1 unit. I have to travel 1 unit along x-axis. Now, ordinate is the distance that we have to travel along y-axis. So, distance that I have to travel is 1, 2 and 3 units. I have to travel a distance of 3 units to reach a given point. So this particular point will be 1 unit along x-axis and 3 units along y-axis. So this will be the location of the point, that is 1, 3. Now point -3, 2. Here the abscissa is negative and the ordinate is positive. So this point will lie in quadrant 2. Here we know that the x-coordinate or the abscissa is -3. Therefore, we have to travel a distance of 3 units along negative x-axis. Similarly, the y-coordinate or the ordinate is 2 units. Therefore, we have to travel a distance of 2 units along positive y-axis. So, the position of this point is 3 units along negative x-axis and 2 units along positive y-axis. So this is the intersection point of these two lines, that is -3, 2. Now the next point is -2, -1. So here, since both abscissa and ordinate are negative, so we can say that the point will lie in quadrant 3. Now since abscissa is -2, so we have to travel 2 units along negative x-axis. And the ordinate is also negative, so we have to travel 1 unit along negative y-axis. So the position of this point will be -2, -1. That is -2, -1. Now let us take a previous example where I told you that x and y coordinate of a point are not interchangeable. Now, to make it more clear, let us plot a point -1, -2. So, here both x and y are negative. Therefore, this point will lie in quadrant 3. To plot this point, we have to move 1 unit along the negative x-axis and 2 units along the negative y-axis. So this is the position of the point -1, -2. And now we can clearly see that -2, -1 and -1, -2 are not identical, since the position of both the points is different, and hence while representing the position of a point, the x and y coordinate of a point are not interchangeable. Now let us plot the point 0, -3. Here, since x-coordinate or the abscissa is 0, so we don't have to move anywhere along the x-axis. The y-coordinate is -3, so we have to move a distance of 3 units along the negative y-axis. So this is the position of the point 0, -3.